In the universe, at the end of the second millennium, there is only one place that is called Earth. There is life in it. Life for everything and for everybody, humankind, the animals, the plants, and even for the bacteria. Everyone rejoices in the sun, the air, and the water. Only the sun with its energy gives love to everybody, both male and female, young and old, so that we can renounce everything bad and cleanse ourselves spiritually, become more humane and ethical in the times in which we are living. I renounce everything, but not the love for humankind and nature. Mental health, the sports. I renounce everything, but not the guardians of the physical and not technology and its creators, not culture, not the state, the world, and the peace. I renounce everything, but not the sun. I'm yours. I feel close to everybody. You feel closer, is a common temple for all nations of the world, a place of respect for human values such as a world without discrimination, an ancient, current, and future idea of a just world. The energy I receive with everyone makes me happy, makes me rejoice in the human race. Everywhere, always, and in harmony with nature. I rejoice with all people, guests on the planet Earth, wherever they live, those who strive and create better conditions for life, so that we may all rejoice in that God has given us. On the top is the temple with Mayafo, and there are 4 pillars for each side of the world, a honeycomb flower garden and the great Oro and the honeycomb fence. To present the largest bridge in the world, the Great Dance, I want to pay modest attention to all the people who have built it, especially to the people with the 4 places, pillars, sides of the world, east, west, north and south. The aim of the bridges, from the very beginning, even during the laying of the foundations and the construction of the 3 floors, has been to foster cultural connection among all the peoples of the world, the 4 floors with all the sports and athletes of the world, and at the top the temple with the Myfo. While the largest bridge in the world is being built with joy and song, it needs music, and in the end humanity will create the most beautiful and the most significant. Until the time comes, I will use the music from the Macedonian folk dance Tekoto. It is several centuries old, aged like yellow cheese made from native cattle, so that there may be, for all who build, a more beautiful and peaceful world. When he is ready to climb, he has a new choreography in his head. Although the music is centuries old, it becomes new, for the dance and for humanity. Inspired by those before them, to be the same. Pollinated in pollen, smeared in honey, safe from their strength, they jump, they fly, constantly in the sky with Myfo. And their inspiration for humanity to be, choreography new. Starts from fence east. Everything is arranged in great order. But the sound of the drum and the whistles of the pipes are painful. They are praying, and oh, don't do it the 3rd time, let the world hear. The 4th world will be the first one, as we have seen in the past. The sun is afraid too. It is losing hope in our shared joy, knowing us too well. It rejoices in the earth, as mothers do in their children. There will be no one for whom to shine. It may be extinguished. You, raised on the pedestal, are the first ones. In front of you is the honeycomb fence, with your pollinated children. They are to the world. It is high time to start with humane technological development, to be complete, to be remembered by the temple. With the young, their intelligence and your wisdom, humanity will be content everywhere in the world. Balkan fence. With great joy, I wish to present the Balkan thread from the great Oro and the honey fence, beneath the kosher beehive. I have returned to my early youth, to the fields, through the meadows, to the village history teacher, to the bridges, to the great ghost Delchev. They have laid strong foundations in the world center. Let the competition continue for all in the world. For a humane, non-discriminatory, just, and solidarity world. In peace. As long as the sun shines. The best athletes also shine, from the Balkans, pollinated and strong, guardians of the human race, filling Ghost's soul with joy. And after them, among the strongest is Victor. Strong as all on the pedestal. At night he works for peace, and during the day he firmly holds the rope from the bridge connecting east to west, so it doesn't fall, so it doesn't collapse. He wishes to see his beautiful Europe in peace, with strong economy, sovereign, prosperous, and wise in its decisions to make peace for all in the world. Fence north. The sounds of the old musical instruments remain the same. They are playing like in the near and distant past. The sun looks at the world with sadness for each passing youth. The mothers of the north, like the mothers in the south, are left in dark homes, trusting the sun. But instead of warming them, it dries their souls until the time comes when are united with the loved ones again. The people are good Christians, with gifts bestowed by God, as is everywhere in the world, made evident at the Great World Sports Gathering in 2018. The North is cold. The time has come for a warm, extended hand to the two on the pedestal, Charles III and Putin. Let them continue, the bridges from east to west, from north to south. The great dance has been waiting for years, a new choreography to old music, so that there may be joy in the world. Let the humming be heard as in the hive, of trucks, trains, ships, planes. Let there be peace everywhere in the world. And you, up there, get ready for the sowing of the great grain and the native crops, to have enough food for the world. Northwest Fence. Leaders of countries whose people have done harm to other nations indoctrinated with wrong political ideologies carry within themselves a burden of conscience for the damage caused to the affected nations. One of them is Willy Brandt and what happened during World War II. He sought forgiveness from the Eastern European nations and from God for the harm done by his own people to others. Nations extended their hands to each other and boldly moved towards unity, economic cooperation and development, cultural relations between nations. The country paid attention to its own scientists and to the ones from other countries in the world, including workers, artists, musicians, and athletes. They worked day and night and left all their knowledge, culture, and love to the European people to be happy together. In 20 years of the new millennium, digital technology changes everything in the world and in Europe. Human civilization needs a new common ideology. Responsible politicians, before you are the honeycomb fence of the strongest, placed in mosaics of thousands natural colors. Believe in the strength and the love for a better world of fence south. The warm southern wind awakened from its millennium-long sleep is blowing gently and reaching everywhere in the world. It is hearing the music from the old instruments, and like in the north, from time to time, it is mourning and in pain. It demands the replacement of the pipes with the new ones, so that the purer voice of the world can be heard. In the next 50 years, bridges should be built all over the south. Only the Great Oro dance should remain as the longest in the world and the Great Honeycomb Fence. We, on the pedestal, together with N, Modi and C, Ramaphosa, with mutual love for the south, we belong to our shared world. In front of the southern entrance, perched on the largest hive is Tesla. The greatest joy for the world center. Peaceful and silent, gifted by God, the greatest servant to all. Pollinated, with the entire world, coated in honey, he remains eternal in the world peace center, the world of pigeons. They fly above the temple in a great dance, they fly above the honeycomb fence, paying homage to the strongest. They fly towards the floral honeycomb garden, towards the sun, from the hive to the sun, filling his soul with love. And he gave it all back to human civilization. Humane and honorable, he left nothing but his great works. Peaceful and silent, asking for forgiveness from the southern human race, for a humane, non-discriminatory, just and solidary world for all. West. World, bring back the joy of the 60s and the 70s of the past century. If wish I could hear the machines in the factories, the large tractors on the plains, the music in clubs, restaurants, schools, and at universities. The music is heard with the heavy sound of the drum. For years, they have been praying. No, the fourth must not be the first, nature wants to remain the same. A world with little is a world of peace. Sad, with their fire put out, and frightened, they turned and faced the UN. Respected Secretary General in the land of all, for the world of all, strike with the wooden mallet from the great drum, for peace in the world. Let us brush off from our bodies and souls the gathered dust of 80 years. Let us be spiritually anew and pure before ourselves and God in the new era. The sad whistle of someone being placed on a pedestal T. The painful whistle towards those raised on the pedestal as well. Lost in the joyful sound of Lula's samba. And he, cheerful with everyone before him, so that peace may be eternal. Trump is opposite. You, the complete, almost to the top, guardian of the human race from, to the next. Peace. The center awaits him, together with humanity, for confirmation. Amen. In front of you, at the honeycomb fence, stand the strongest, and their brothers and sisters in the temple. They coat them with honey to make them eternal. The scent of incense spreads from their souls throughout the temple. Peace is felt. Joy and hope for the youngest, and for all humankind. In honor of the great JOI, we, humankind, will gather all the musical instruments from all over the world, both the old and the ones silenced with fear. Let's create the best and greatest symphony and perform it in the World Congress Hall, so that the yeast begins to work, for peace in the world to be eternal.